Samsung Galaxy Pro expected second quarter 2011. The Samsung Galaxy Pro is a QWERTY-equipped Android smartphone that seems to be aimed at both business users and consumers. The Pro tag is getting increasingly common and is in use on a wide variety of devices, a habit that seems to stretch back to 2008. Usually it refers to a smartphone with a QWERTY keyboard, and in general there are two ways of doing this. A BlackBerry-esque style device such as this Samsung with a compact QWERTY keyboard mounted underneath a small screen, or a heavier slider device with a bigger screen and keyboard such as the Sony Ericsson Xperia Pro. Android handsets with a BlackBerry-type keyboard are quite rare, but presumably Samsung think that there is a big enough market to merit the release of the Galaxy Pro. This is an Android 2.2 device with a 2.8-inch 320 by 240 pixel touchscreen display. On the back is a 3-megapixel camera, and inside the Galaxy Pro supports 3.5G data and Wi-Fi. As you'd expect, the Galaxy Pro also has GPS and all the other usual features you'd expect of an Android smartphone. The 800 MHz processor may not sound particularly fast in an age of 1 GHz dual-core devices, but it'll be certainly quick enough for anything you might want to run on a device with such a small screen. The Galaxy Pro doesn't really lend itself to gaming or video playback, although it will give it a go, so processor speed is perhaps not so important. Because this is an Android phone, then you have access to a vast array of applications, plus Samsung's own social media enhancements. The Galaxy Pro also includes the Think Free document editor, plus everything that you'd expect from an Android 2.2 device. The fairly large 1350 mAh battery is quoted as giving up to 11 hours talk time and 25 days standby time, although Android users rarely get anything like that. However, the screen and processor are unlikely to draw much power, so you should be able to last at least a whole day on a single charge. This isn't a typical Android phone, and it probably won't appeal to most typical Android customers. However, it does provide a useful choice in the market, and it should be available in Europe, including 3 in the UK, from the second quarter onwards.